Hey everybody, so just another quick video. I got asked again a question on, is this an ultra-wide monitor good for programming? And the truth is, the reason I actually bought an ultra-wide is because of programming. I've had a 27-inch 16:9 monitor for a number of years now, and although that was a great monitor, I needed a second monitor to a lot of the time to sort of work with. Whether it was to put sort of any example course I'm doing, for example, here's a course on Pluralsight, or if I was looking at some documentation, or something that's like on Stack Overflow. And the thing is, with the extra sizes monitor, I can have a very decent sized editor open. Obviously you've got IntelliJ on the left here, and then on the right I can also have my, as I say, web page with example code or course or whichever, and they're both very good sizes to actually follow along with. Now I'm at the moment using the Power Toys. I've got this out just by a 2-column. I am actually looking at the Display Fusion as a trial just to see if that works, and it's okay. These icons at the top, I haven't set them up too much, but I'm not quite sure. It's not as simple as, let's say, the Power Toys, is it what they call it, their fancy zones, that was it, I couldn't remember the name there for a second. Although it may be that I just haven't set it up enough to work with very well, but I find this sort of setup, it's only a 50-50, and again with fancy zones you can set up different sort of columns. I mean, also if I want to pull up, say, another editor, like for example if I want to pull up Sublime here, I can put up Sublime with a little bit more code in. If I'm working on something separate, for example, also I sometimes I kind of maybe have it the other way, have my browser on this side and then have my editor on this side. Sometimes I find it works better that way, where I'm kind of spending more time concentrating on the items on the left here than the items on the right, is where my editing is a secondary kind of focus point, as it were. But yeah, so and you can obviously make it a much larger screen if you really want to, by putting it across. As I said, from my perspective, it's the line's very a good size anyway. Even when I put out something like Maven, for example, or if I want to put out sort of my project listing, you can obviously resize them as need be. It's still quite a good size to work with. So that's kind of my workflow example, as it were, in regards to software development on an ultra-wide monitor. Obviously everybody has their own different kind of workflow setup, different columns and rows, but yeah, I think that it's definitely a very good monitor for development, for working as a developer, and various other kind of occupations where you need to have maybe 2 or 3 things open at once, maybe a browser and an editor, or a spreadsheet and a document, and various things open, and they're both very good sizes to good enough sizes to read everything. So there you go. That's hopefully that's given some clarity to those core questions. And yeah, if you have an ultra-wide monitor, you saw this, how do you set your screen up? What do you use? Because it'd be interesting to know what screen tools people do use. I've seen a few out there to set up their kind of workflow, as it were. Okay, thanks, and yeah, I'll be making some more on different things, maybe a gaming one soon. Thanks for watching.